Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing a game from the new champion, Wukong, the Monkey King. After much anticipated waiting, he finally arrived. And I haven't seen him yet in game, in reality, so we'll have to see in this game if he's actually any good. Yeah, didn't actually look at the teams really well, but we have a jungler on both sides. Both of them have Warwick, so it's a normal game. Both teams have a Yorick as well. And yeah, for the rest it's AD, AP, and well, tank, AP, and well, Wukong is AD, I'm guessing, because he was a Master Yi clone, kind of. So yeah, we'll just have to wait. So they are guarding the blue a little bit here. Nothing is going to happen probably, but we'll have to see. Anyway, his skills then, while I keep an eye on the minimap if I can at all. First of all, his armor and magic resist are increased by a flat amount for each nearby enemy champion. That means that if you're in a bigger fight, then you have more magic resist and more armor, which is good. So it's kind of like the Irelia skill, only hers is with tenacity and this one is with magic resist and armor. But it's kind of similar. Then his Q, Crushing Blow, deals 30 bonus physical damage and reduces enemy armor. So yeah, single target nuke kind of thing with armor reduction. Armor reduction is kind of nice on a champion like this. And of course we have some issues with frame rates, but hopefully it will stay to this one time. So the W then, W decoy, is where he stealths for a second and a half. And then yeah, it deals some AoE damage after 1.5 seconds. So, is that really useful? Well, the AoE damage probably not, because people are going to notice that they shouldn't be around that, and a second and a half should be plenty of time to get away from it. The stealth, of course, is very useful. It is one of my more favorite abilities on champions, because it provides so much more skill to the game. If you can use it correctly, then you can do a whole lot with it, and if you don't know how to use it, then yeah, you're not going to accomplish a whole lot. So to me, that is really interesting to see that ability once again. Of course, the single target nuke is not that impressive. The fact that it has armor penetration, by the way, is really important, because there's only, I think, one item with armor penetration, with flat armor penetration, that is. And oh, never mind. This is also a percentage. So it stacks with what's the bow thing? It's probably in his advised items. Yeah, Last Whisper. Because I think only the Brutalizer has armor penetration, as in a flat number. And yeah, that is of course not very handy for the physical carries, and that's why they have critical strike, I guess. Because of course the AP champions don't have something like critical strike, which doubles the damage every now and then, and that's why it has to be a little bit more expensive, or well, they get additional magic penetration in this case. And I have no idea what's going on. I have no problems with other programs, so it must be something with the replay or with the clients, I don't know. But we see a lot of lag. So they are getting pushed back here, but since they have a jungler, that could only be beneficial to them. At least as long as they They aren't really in turret range, the minions, because as soon as the minions come into turret range, it becomes very hard to last hit them. Yorick being very annoying with his, so enemy Yorick mainly, with his clones or his ghouls as they're called. And yeah, not getting a whole lot done, except, well, draining his mana. But as you can see, all 4 of them are at low health. Sorry, full health. Yeah, I was distracted there. And yeah, they are going to attack with the jungler and are not actually going to manage to do anything. Except, well, get a whole lot of damage done. But Warwick gets out safely, and the enemy 2 are getting out safely, and now the enemy Warwick's coming in. And oh, nice! So the distraction actually worked there, the decoy, because they attacked the decoy instead of the real champion. So the Nimbus strike then, while we hopefully don't see anything more. Yeah, enemy Warwick is now going back to jungle. It is kind of a flash-like skill, dashes toward target enemy, sends out images for up to 2 additional enemies, and does damage to them. So it's basically an AoE damage with kind of a flash effect, but you can only do it towards enemies and not away from them. But I guess you have the stealth thing to get away, so that's still good. Yeah, he gets some extra attack speed for 3 seconds after hitting. And yeah, that helps with some DPS. So, additional damage. We've never seen that on a skill. Now I guess since he is a physical carry, you should really have some damage on his skills. Because otherwise, how can he ever manage to kill someone? Or, well, we can always get someone like, I don't know, there are plenty of right-click champions like Tryndamere, who has a heal and a slow, and I forgot the other 2 abilities. Oh yeah, it is invulnerability, and I forgot the last one. But that's okay. So, he is a physical carry, but still can manage to do with just utility on his skills. Can't believe I forgot the last one, but yeah. Doesn't matter. I never play him because I think he is very annoying to play. I played him when he was free a while back. It's just not my type of play. But then again, that's why they make different champions. Because not everyone likes the same play style. Anyway, Cyclone, his last ability, his ultimate, is kind of the whirlwind from the Barbarian in Diablo 2. You spin around, you do damage per second around you, and you gain speed in this case, which doesn't even matter at all. But it helps you chase down an enemy or get away if you're using it to escape. Because you can always use it to escape with the additional movement speed. So enemy Master Yi is trying to res here, but gets too close to the turret and takes a turret shot for it. So I have no idea how. Oh, let me show you this so you can actually figure that out. And I don't know how they're doing. So 8 million kills and 27 million kills. Not that good compared to the 22 and 37. So they are being outlaned here or outfarmed, and yeah, even though the lane has been pushed, Warwick has only come in once to gank this, almost got 2 kills, but never came back after that. So that's kind of strange. It's also kind of sad because it would be very helpful for him to try to gank a little bit more. But Warwick is just standing around here, doing not a whole lot other than getting his gold up. But he should really get into the lane more often. Top lane is having trouble, bottom lane is having trouble, and even mid lane is having trouble. Top lane is the only one that can stand his ground, it seems, but still it would be useful to show himself every once in a while. And for now we see them pushing the lane a little bit. And yeah, getting a regrowth pendant here, which is useful on virtually any character. Yeah, getting some damage done on Master Yi when he's healing is not really, or meditating, is not really useful. He gets a whole lot of bonus armor, magic resist, and you're basically not going to do any damage. Depends on the level, of course. But if he has level 1, I think it's 100 extra damage. And level 4, 5, something like 400 extra magic resist. Sorry. So that ranges from some magic resist to so much magic resist that you won't do any damage. And I guess that's good, because well, it provides Master Yi with kind of an invulnerability, because 400 extra magic resist and armor, yeah, that basically means that you're taking like, I don't know, 20% damage. And that is a whole lot better than what you would normally have. Of course, with the healing, that means that you're going to heal more than the enemy does to you normally. So I don't know where our monkey friend is going, but oh, he found someone. Nice. And actually gets the kill there. Nice. The 300 gold is of course very useful. I didn't see that because I was actually talking to myself here and watching my main screen instead of my minimap. Of course, the minimap is a whole lot more interesting for me as a caster, but yeah, I still enjoy watching the fights as they are on screen. But yeah, I should really pay a little bit closer attention at points to the minimap. But then again, I'm doing this for fun and not because I want to be the best commentator in the world. So mid lane is kind of pushed, and Warwick could really do some damage there, especially if Vygar can get him to use his pool, his sanguine pool. And are they going to? Yeah, they are going to kill Master Yi here. Oh, or not? Yeah, come on, get him, get him, get him! Oh no, no, no! Sad, sad, sad. Yeah, they kept attacking, or Yorick kept attacking while Master Yi was in meditation, and he should have really waited until the meditation was done. And no, Monkey King shouldn't have helped there. In my opinion, that is. Maybe if he helped, they would have gotten the kill. But still, it wasn't the best attack ever in turret range. Attacking a Master Yi that is meditating and that you're never going to get the kill on, at least not this early in the game. Again with the frame lag is really annoying. So a lot of people in the bottom lane now. 4 of the purple team and 3 of the blue team. 4 of the blue team now. So are they going to fight over dragon, or just remember there's a ward here so they can actually see them. And they are taking full advantage of that. And now it's 4v4, but they are really low. Vigar and Warwick going to die here. And are they actually going to manage to do something here? Nope, not really. And he's going to die. I'm guessing. Yep. Yeah, that wasn't a really well set up fight. They should have gone here when the enemy was in this bush and not stay here. Because the enemy, well, obviously was out damaging them. And if they all stayed here, they had to go past this turret to get here. And they could see them coming with this ward if they actually ran around. But in this case, they gave up too much free damage by their opponents. So basically, the opponents could harass them without getting attacked back, and you want to avoid that. You want to get them to engage in turret range, and when you are in range as well with all 4. But well, anyway. Yeah, just showing you the levels and everything. And Monkey King going to help mid or jungling? Jungling is good, especially if your lane has been lost. Well, your turret has been lost, because it is of course very risky to defend this lane with no turrets on your own, and that is normally why it's also dangerous to attack it, by the way. That's why we normally see people running away from the turret once they oh, he actually dies. Thought he still had a lot of health, but yeah. That's the replay system for you. But yeah, if you attack this and you get to this turret, then you can easily be killed by the enemy team coming either here or both. And yeah, that's why if there's one turret down, you normally see the whole lane abandoned. And their whole enemy team is top now, and they get a kill. And then Vladimir stays in, but Vladimir is not going to have any trouble getting out. Because of his sanguine pool, he can avoid at least most of the turret fire, probably all of it. And since he cannot be targeted, it is really hard to keep him there. And so they are now 4v3 in the top lane. And nobody's mid because they lost that turret as well. And we have some frame lag issues. Come on. This is getting really annoying. Yeah, normally this is the case when I am creating a video, but I guess I just have to restart my computer at some point. And are they actually going to get the kill on this guy? Nope. Oh, nice, getting out of there. With 2 very low champions. Run away! They can see you. Yeah, you should really not stand in front of the turrets to get away. Always try to do it behind the turret, even though this one you can easily run around here and get behind the turret. It's still a lot safer. Safest way to do is stand behind this turret, but So we see him jungling a little bit, and I'm not sure what the game sounds are, by the way, because I don't have any game sounds, I just realized. So let's see what's happening there. Oh, I shut it off apparently. Yeah, when I play normal games I normally shut it off because I'm listening to something else in the background. And yeah, when I'm commenting I'm trying to keep it on because it is more entertaining to watch a game with game sounds. But I don't always realize that the first game that I comment on, after I played myself, I actually have to turn it back on. So what's the cooldown on this? So it's a long cooldown on Cyclone, and on level 2 it's still a long cooldown. So you cannot actually use it to farm like you can most of the other abilities that are, well, most of the other ultimates that are centered around you, you can use them to farm, so like Blitzcrank or Nunu, because they have relatively short cooldowns. Nunu is not that short, Blitzcrank is definitely short. And they are going to finish off this Warwick, I'm assuming. But yeah, apparently everybody just runs out, or... Yeah, it's a 3v5 fight, it's not a good deal, and then the last two come in, but by that time someone was already dead. And now there's two dead. So the enemy team are all here, which means that they should probably try to pick one of them, and that would have been the ultimate choice. Veigar could have... Oh, Veigar is not here yet. Okay. Anyway. Veigar could have stunned him, and then he would have taken a whole lot more damage and had to use his pull to get out of it. Then again, Warwick did have his ultimate and is now using it. So finally they get some damage done. And 2-3 kills. Wow.
You have slain an enemy.
Are they actually going to kill this last guy? Oh, the other one is gone, I'm assuming. Oh, Pentakill. Wow. That's excellent. With his low damage he's been doing all game, he still gets the damage through. I mean, the abilities don't seem to do a lot of damage, but yeah, that was awesome. Congrats on that. You are the Monkey King, yeah. There was a lot of damage going off, but yeah, Warwick finally using his ultimates there, and that made all the difference, because that way they could pick off the first one really easily. And if you pick off one, then a 4v5 fight is a lot easier to win. And especially if you have an ultimate, or well, some abilities that do AoE damage, because AoE damage helps a lot, of course, in the team fights. And that was a definite team fight. 5v5. They don't get much bigger than that. So what's the plan now? The plan is to not lose, but I mean they won that last team fight pretty convincingly, but they're still not ahead in the game. They still lost a lot more turrets. In fact, the enemy hasn't lost any turrets yet, so they still need to catch up. And yeah, the ultimate seems to do decent amount of damage. god, Warwick dying again. And Singe probably dying here. How did Singe stay alive? Oh, that was... I think that was the Yorick ultimate. But I thought they lost life. But apparently they don't. Or I didn't see it, but... since our player here was in the middle of that group, I wonder why he's still at 3k health. Maybe they changed it because, well, it just didn't make sense, or something like that. So it just times out now after 10 seconds. I don't know. I should really go and read the patch notes. Yeah. So the enemy team has been once again slaughtered in that last fight, but yeah, they only are behind by 1 kill now, which is pretty good. And I wonder if they can actually make it work this time. Oh, APG, yeah, then you can make it work. Because APG, although he's viable, he's not very good. It is a build that actually can work. Oh wow!
An enemy has been slain.
A lot of damage going off there. Yi, by the way, is one shot for Veigar at this moment. So I wonder why Veigar isn't targeting him. Probably because he didn't see him. He didn't see that it's AP. And there you go. That's the problem with this form of Yi. If you're one-on-one, it's almost impossible to kill someone because your Alpha Strike is the only thing doing damage. What you want is you want a large group of enemies to be there, then you can do a lot of damage with your Alpha Strike. You can even kill someone because it hops from one target to the other. I'm not sure, by the way. Maybe it selects 5 different targets, but anyway, you want to have a big group because then you can use your Alpha Strike and get some more life from that. And I'm not even sure. No, he doesn't have life steal yet. But oh, nice distraction there to let Singe get away.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
And Yorick is in the wrong place. So Veigar now with blue, and they should really try to prevent the enemy from getting dragon. And they think it's too risky. Okay, sure. A dragon is really hard to well, it's really hard to attack opponents at dragon because it doesn't give them too much of a disadvantage. Baron, on the other hand, gives them a huge disadvantage because Baron actually does damage. Not just damage to like the level 5 characters, but also when you're level 18 you still take a lot of damage from him. And he might even have a debuff of some kind. So some armor debuff or something like that. But I'm not sure. But at least when the enemy is doing Baron and you have the chance, you can always go in for a fight. And well, so Vayne running out for some reason. Vayne is already dead, so. Oh, Vayne was already. No, never mind. It's Vladimir. I hate these skins. Some of these skins make people so unrecognizable. I mean, they're cool, don't get me wrong, but it's really hard to distinguish between people if you don't know all the skins. And oh, we're legendary as well. It's really easy to go legendary, I guess, if you had a Pentakill.
An
But
enemy has been slain.
so get the
Has destroyed
turrets,
the
get the next turrets, because I think there's only no, there's 3 available. I thought they killed more. So they should really get the dragon timer here, so they can see when the next dragon spawns. Unless they looked at the time, but well, why do I not have the time? Oh, there it is. So 30 minutes into this game, and we've seen a lot of action. Even the early game has been more than just farming, even though, yeah, we only saw 1 gank. Yeah, would like to see more, sure. But it was still interesting enough to say that it's good to watch. Vigar leveling up his AP with his Q. Yeah, his AP. That's what I said. Yeah, that is his most important thing to do in this game. And he is up to 306. And he does have some AP on his item. Well, these two are a large amount of AP. That Firegrass has some, and then the other 2 do not. And the Monkey King is going for red buff. Obviously having no trouble to get that. So Warmock's armor, Trinity Force, and Vampiric Scepter so far. And I wonder, I have no idea what the good builds will be, but I wonder if Warmock's armor is really the way to go on an AD carry. But by now he is doing quite some damage with at least the Trinity Force. And yeah, AP Yi is dying again. Because as I said, AP Yi is not the most viable of builds, and you definitely don't want to play him as a normal Master Yi, like this guy is doing. Come on, teleport in. Or flash, whatever it's called. The Nimbus Strike. Seems like a good initiator. I'm not sure if he has any slow on anything, but no, it doesn't seem to be any slow.
has destroyed the turret.
He does have a knock-up on his ultimate, and didn't see that in the first view of his skill. Warwick not doing any damage. I don't know what he's building. He's building some attack speed and a little bit of damage. But so far it seems that Warmock's armor is definitely good on the Monkey King, because he's just not dying. They have been focusing him quite a bit, taking off 2700 HP. But still he has 800 left, and yeah, no problems. So they take out an inhibitor, that's the most important thing. And they are now going to get the free dragon. Because with 3 enemies dead, the enemy is not going to be in any position to well, to attack the dragon, to attack them at dragon. So I don't know what he's what the amount of IP is that you have to spend on the Monkey King, but it seems he is quite capable of doing some damage in the end. No, I have no idea what the ratios on him are and what the damage potential is, but it seems he's fun to play, and Yeah, he's probably going to be 6300 like all of the recent ones, except one, I think. There has been one 4800 late in the, well, in the latest few champions. But there have been no 3100s or, yeah, I don't know, 450 would be even better, of course. Getting another double kill here. Obviously with the help of his friends. From his teammates. And yeah. This game is pretty much over. It's basically a matter of getting the opportunity to kill one or two of the enemies. And then attacking the Nexus turrets. Because they are a whole lot stronger than the enemy is. And they are going to force that by doing Baron. Which isn't always the best choice to do. Because, well, if you cannot see your enemies, yeah, they are going for Baron as well. They know they're coming. So they should have really waited here. Because they know that the enemy is coming there. And they could have... Oh, they do get Baron, I think. Yeah. And another double kill. Come on, go, go, go. So it's funny because I just watched the game from St. Vicious, and yeah, he was playing Heimerdinger, but never mind that. He kind of said that the Monkey King didn't do any damage, and that was the Monkey King that actually bought AD items. So he should have done a lot of damage, but yeah, I'm not sure now, because it seems that he is doing really well. So finally we do get the surrender, and yeah, it was a nice game, Monkey King.